Sanjaya said, to him who was with pity overcome, with smart and brimming eyes, despondent, thus Madhusana spake to him these words. Bhagavan said, this body that ye see the field is called, and that which knoweth it, the sage is called, the knower of the field, O Kunti's son. Knower of field and all the fields, know me. Knowledge of field and knower of it too. True knowledge, that in my opinion is. 'Tis I, O Gudakesa, am the self seated within the heart of everyone. Of all, I am beginning, middle, end. For death is certain for all creatures born, and birth is certain for all those who die. Therefore, thou shouldst not grieve for what must be. He is not born, nor dies, nor having been ceaseth he evermore to be, unborn, abiding, everlasting, ancient too. He is not slain, the body being killed. Uncleavable and incombustible, and neither to be wetted nor be dry, perpetual, all-pervasive, stable too, immovable from everlasting heat. For know that that is indestructible, whom all this doth pervade. There is no one who can destroy the imperishable one. The unreal hath no being, and the real doth never cease to be. The truth of both by seers of reality has been seen. As omnipresent ether is not touched by reason of its subtlety, so too the self is not touched either, as it dwells within the body, seated everywhere. There the sun lightens not, nor moon, nor fire. Having gone thither, they return no more. This is of me, the one abode supreme. And this unmanifested one is called the indestructible, the highest state. Those reaching it will never more return. This is of me, the one abode supreme. Without pride or delusion, victory over attachment, dwelling ever in self, with pacified desire, free from the pairs of pain and pleasure, from delusion free, they to the place immutable do go. He who the Scripture's ordinance forsakes, and followeth the promptings of desire, attaineth not perfection, happiness, nor doth he gain unto the highest goal. Seated within all beings equally, the Supreme Lord, unperishing within the perishing, he who sees him, he sees. But by devotion unto me alone, in this way in essence may be seen, and known and entered too O Arjuna. The faith of each to his own nature's shaped. Man is instinct with faith, O Bharata, wherein his faith so verily is he. The man intent on faith doth knowledge gain. Also that one with senses held in check, knowledge obtained, he peace doth swiftly gain. To these, ever tranquil, worshipping in love, the yoga of inquiry I vouchsafe, by which they come to me, O Bharata. From pure compassion, dwelling in their self, by shining lamp of knowledge I destroy their darkness which from ignorance is born. Truly, in whom is ignorance destroyed by knowledge of the self, knowledge in them discloses the supreme, shining like sun. The senses are called great, greater the mind, greater than mind the understanding is, than understanding, greater far is he. Knowing him higher than understanding far, and petrifying ego by the self, slay thou the enemy that is desire, so hard to overcome, O mighty armed. As burning fire of fuel ashes makes, so doth the fire of knowledge, Arjuna, reduce all actions unto ashes too. Whose works are free from molding of desire, whose acts by fire of knowledge are burned up, that person, learned one, is designate. The bliss of the eternal enfolds those who know themselves, weaned from desire and wrath, subdued in nature and subdued in thought. Little by little, let him peace obtain, by understanding steadiness attained. Having made mind within the self abide, let him not think of anything at all. Wherever the unsteady, wavering mind outward projects, withdraw it from that place, and lead it under sway of self alone. With senses, mind, and reason ever controlled, the sage on liberation solely bent, having forever cast away desire, with fear and wrath, in truth has freedom won. The one by yoga harmonized doth see the self dwelling in all, and all in self, and looks on everything impartially. To those people who worship me alone, thinking of no one else, harmonious ever, for them I undertake to gain and guard. Of these the wise one ever harmonized, and worshiping best of all. I am supremely dear to the wise one, and the wise one supremely dear to me. At close of many births, he who is full of knowledge worships me, thinking the while Vasudeva is all, Mahatma he, such is indeed most difficult to find. When one gets rid of all the mind's desires and is contented in the self by self, then is he called one of a stable mind. Whoso forsaketh all desires and goes upon his way, from every yearning's free, devoid of I and mine, he peace achieves. That man by whom the world is not perturbed, nor by the world's perturbed, free from the cares of anger, joy, and fear, is dear to me. The same in honor, ignominy too, the same to friend and foe, abandoning all undertakings, he is said to have gone quite beyond all three qualities. But that man who rejoices in the self with self is satisfied, with self content. For him, in truth, there's nothing more to do. He gains or loses nothing by his acts or by inaction, and has no need from any being anything to ask. Content with all he without effort gets, free from the pairs, from envy also free, balanced in failure and in success too, though acting he by action is not bound. The Lord dwells in the heart of everyone, causing by his elusive power them all to spin like marionettes upon a wheel. To him for shelter flee with all thy heart. By his grace, peace supreme thou shalt obtain, which is the everlasting dwelling